Okay, we're back, and do I even have my stuff with me? Oh, I don't even have my... God damn it. Oh no, it looks like my wife knocked down... Oh, she did. She knocked down my loaders, and then she just put them in a pile over at the side of the table. That was very nice of her. Jesus. Alright, so, we're back. It is a monster typhoon day here. There is a typhoon coming up. It's a weird typhoon. Like, it's coming up the Taiwan Strait between Taiwan and China. It formed between, like, the Philippines and Vietnam, and it's coming up the Taiwan Strait. I think in the 20 years that I've been here, I've never seen a typhoon come that way. Typhoons always come from the east. They always hit Taiwan from the east, coming in from the Pacific, and then across Taiwan, and then they hit China, or they head up towards Korea and Japan. This time it's coming up between, like, from the Philippines, beside China and Taiwan, and it's going to come up, and then it's either going to dump into China, or it's going to come right across Taipei. I don't know. I get stressed out. Stressed out when we get typhoons here. When they're really big ones, and the apartment starts shaking, and the windows are rattling, it kills me. It absolutely does. I'm going to take some serious drugs tonight to sleep, probably. Okay, with that in mind, we have two more of my BBMs. Now, I just saw he has one more case in shop, and somebody just opened about half of it and hit some pretty killer checkies in those ones. I've now opened 6 out of my 12 from the case. I've opened 6 of my half case from Japan. I've got 1 checkie so far from my case, and I got 1 checkie from Japan, which means there should be 1 more checkie in these 6 boxes. I grabbed 2. We're going to see what we get out of these ones. If we get a checkie on the first one, I don't know if I'm going to stop and then open the other one later or what I'm going to do. But let's just see what we got here. So we're now risking a little bit of, like, doubles because we crossed over 2 boxes. Usually 1 case does not produce doubles in autos. I still don't know how they do that, but 1 case should produce all different autos, or at least they have for the last, like, 7 sets that I've opened. So there's my checklist so far. It took me about 10 minutes to find it, because I think my wife moved that on me as well. So let's get into this. Let's see who we have. Now, Joshi City still has not put up a checklist on this. So I'm still using a Google translated checklist, and I'm still screwing up names, and I'm still messing with all this stuff. But yeah, Joshi City used to always be the main one that I could quickly go to quickly check on our checklist. Now, one of the really crazy things is I've opened 12 boxes of this, and I only have maybe 2 to 3 sets of base. Usually by 12, you usually have about 8 sets of base. But yeah, they've gone really, really sporadic on what cards they're putting in and where they're putting them and everything like that. It's crazy. Okay, so we've got our 1 auto in here, it looks like. So we'll start with this one. There's Cammy. Alright, so this set, I'm still back and forth on this set. I like the design of the base, but not so much the design of the autos. I don't know what it is about the autos. One of her checkies just got hit in the shop on Friday. Somebody opened up a box that had 3 autos. Her checkie was one of them. What is her name? Wakana was another one. Another auto. And then one of the dual autos. All in the same box. I was shocked. I'm not sure which team it was. I think it was the team with Tay in it. But yeah, they hit... they hit 3 of them. It wasn't that tag team, I'll tell you that. They hit 3 absolute killer hits in that one. There's another one of our alternate clothing. We call them the grandma dress ones, but she is not dressed like a grandma on that one. All right, let's see. There is my Maya. We still haven't hit a Maya. And we know Maya's going to be a blue auto, so that's not a Maya coming up on this one here at all. I can't remember who the other person is that got the other checkie that got hit in the shop. I know it's a Tokyo Joshi Pro, but I can't remember who it is. Now that looks, I was about to say, that looks like the girl who's usually the first auto in the set. But no, the girl who's usually the first auto in the set is not in the set this year. Who is this one? Because it looks like, God, I forgot her name, who's always the #1 in the base set, but it's not her. Now I had to check this one because I swear even her auto looks close to the usual one that's the first one in the set, but it's not. This is Myron or Myron or Myron. Myron sounds too much like the guy's name Myron, so we're not going with Myron on that one. All right, there we go. She is number 134 on the checklist of Myron. I'm still trying to find out where the hell my 55 top loaders are, because I think some of them got dumped. I think my wife might have knocked them off the table and then just hid the damage, which is what I do to most of her stuff when I knock things off tables and stuff like that, is I usually hide the crap that I knock off instead of actually picking it up and being a good person. So, all right, there we go. Myron. Yeah, Myron. That just sounds too weird to call her Myron. All right, let's get into our next little part here. 1 auto so far. 2 more parts of the box to go. We didn't cut that one properly. I've seen a lot of checkies. A lot of the checkies are popping up online. A lot of the checkies this year are going for much higher prices on Bai and Mercari and stuff like that. But I think that's just because there are less checkies in the set and there's less checkies to collect this time around. So unless it's like not a very big name, even the not so big names, it seems like they're really jacking up the pricing on the checkies for this. All right, let's drop her to the bottom. Looks like we got 1 on this one as well too. All right, there's Arisa Endo. I just ordered that latest set of that's the tag team that was in the Spice app. That was the tag team that was in that box for the dual auto at the shop the other day. Now I forget what I was saying. Oh yeah, I ordered the latest. Oh, that's one of the regular chromes, non-stamped auto chrome of Mei Saruga. All right. Yeah, I keep saying stuff and I keep forgetting what I'm talking about. Sayori Namba. Oh, Sayori Namba. I'm going to miss her. I just ordered the latest checkies from Tokyo Joshi Pro. And this is the first time that Sayori Namba is not available on there because she's leaving. That just kills me. I just ordered the latest checkies from there, which I think are supposed to be signed pretty soon and sent out. So those should be coming soon. All right, there's May again. And our auto, Hikaru Shida. Good old Hikaru. Her auto is getting plainer and plainer and plainer as the years go by. She used to have AEW in her auto. Then she dropped that, and then she made her auto a little more simple and a little more simple and a little more simple. And I guess that's just the H for Hikaru, and that's for Shida over there. All right, so we've got Mirin and good old Hikaru. Let's see what we're going to get here for our last one. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, I was wondering, the last pile only had five packs in it. One of the packs must have slid over in the box and got caught up with the other pile. So we got 7 on this side. So 7 packs here, hoping for a checky. There's no way I'm going to go all the way to the last freaking box for my last checky. I feel like that's what's going to happen. But there is no way that should happen every year to me when I do this. That somehow I always end up picking the checky box as the 11th or 12th box that I open. And then it just drives me crazy because I just have to keep opening and opening and opening until I find my damn checkies. All right, so it looks like we are non-checky on this one. So let's see. Are we non-checky? We are non-checky. All right. See 1 auto at the bottom. So unless there's going to be one of the chrome specialty autos, it looks like our last one is down there at the bottom. And the last one's a yellow one, which makes me a little bit excited. And there are the 2 Mei Saruga cards back to back. There is the Wakana grandma dress card right there. Ram. Now, the reason I'm excited it's a yellow one is there's a few yellow people. There is... oh, God. Oh, God, why? I almost called her by the wrong name. Yuki Arai. There is a Yuki Arai chrome for us there. The reason I'm excited that it's a yellow card is because Suzumi is on a yellow card. Who else is on a yellow card? Dump is on a yellow card, which is honestly who I'm looking for more than a lot of other people in this set, even though I could buy it for super cheap online. I still want to hit a Dump card. Suzumi, what's her face? That Anna-chan? Whatever the hell that name is. She's on a yellow card. And she's on a yellow card too. Or at least she should be on a yellow card for the autos. So... to me, yellow cards there's a good chance of some really good hits on the yellow cards for our autos. So let's move Hikaru down a little bit. Let's move Mirin over. All right, there's Suzumi. There is Kamifu. So yeah, it looks like we're on a 3 auto box here, which is pretty normal in this set from the look of it now. We have... Aoi is underneath. And who do we have? That's that Annie-chan or Anna-chan or however the hell you say her name. She is absolutely stunning, especially in this set. That was one of the ones that I was thinking of ordering one of those just to make sure I had one of these ones in the collection. So, yeah, I need to get a box of my 55 top loaders so I can get the base card in behind. So that is like, how do we say her name? Am I just because I've got Anzu-chan, I've got Anna-chan, I've got all that. I don't know. That's a solid ass box. I'd say that's a solid box right there. All right, with Mirin as our first auto. Hikaru as yes, I know it's Hikaru, okay? Before somebody starts saying that I need to learn the names, because I think on one of my last ones, like last year, the year before, when I was saying Hikaru Shida, somebody went off in the comment section saying I shouldn't be opening these boxes because I don't know the girls' names. Basically, kiss my ass. I know their names when I look them up, but I know Hikaru Shida. Like, I know. Okay. All right, so there we go. Hotness galore. Awesomeness galore, and a damn good auto to have in the collection. All right, let's break the other one. Let's just break the other one. Let's get our 3 grandma cards out of the way. Let's get our 3 chromes out of the way. I think the chromes, out of 12 freaking boxes, I only have one complete set of the chromes. There's like one person that it took me, I think, 11 boxes until I finally got their chrome card to add into my collection. All right, let's get into this box. Let's see how we're doing. We're getting through. I shouldn't even have went to the card shop this week. It was on the way back, like always, from the vet. And I picked up, if you haven't seen my last video, I picked up a freaking NXT 2022, was it? I don't know, the Panini NXT box, which I've opened almost 2 cases worth of, and I never had a box that didn't have an auto in it. And I've got all these people, they're like, well, not everyone has an auto in it. And it's like, no, I have opened so many of those boxes, and I've never had one with no auto and no relic in it. And everybody says I should contact Panini, but then everybody else is saying Panini's not going to give a crap. But yeah, that was the worst. That box cost more than one of these boxes. It cost more than a BBM box, and I got nothing. I got 6 parallel cards. Oh my God, I was pissed. I'm still pissed. Now that I'm thinking about it, I'm still pissed. All right, yeah, go back and watch that. See, watch how Panini charges high prices for boxes, and then they don't even put a freaking hit inside the box. Like, I've seen a few people once in a while open BBM and only get 2 hits in different years as well. Not just this year, but man, I've never been below 3 hits. Now that I'm saying it, we're probably going to get like absolutely fucked on this box. But I don't think we are. I think that BBM always does well for me. All right. 3 piles. I didn't see a checky space, so I'm pretty sure there's not going to be a Checky on this round, but let's see what we've got. Let's dump the auto that I already saw who it was down to the bottom. All right, let's get into these ones. Now, oh, there is Mizuki. Yeah, I'm not hitting, just like last year. My luck of hitting the people that I really want in my collection is not that good this year. Like oh, Grandpa just woke up. All right, we got 2 autos in this pile. Let's dump that one down. We got a powder blue and we got a purple down there. So we will see what we get. Powder blue, of course, could be Maya Yukihi, but it could also be a lot of other people. So I'm not holding my breath, because now that I'm saying it, we're like looking at all these blue ones. So you never know who you're going to get, but you can always kind of hope when you see the coloring of the card and the coloring of the auto. We will use, is that Nanoka? I think that's a Nanoka, isn't it? Or I'm mixing her up with somebody else. Covering our first auto, our purple one. There we go. One of the classics. All right. So we have our first one here is Miss Mongolia. Miss Mongolia, God, there's like, every time I'm online, there's so many. Miss Mongolia, if you wanted to put together like a set of her autos, you'd be going like way back in BBM. She seems to have a lot of stuff through all the years of BBM. There is, of course, oh man, I had my arm in the way there almost for a second. All right, our next one. Who do we have? Powder blue, powder blue. See, looking at the auto, I know it's not. It's not Maya Yukihi, because I know Maya Yukihi's auto really, really, really well. All right, our next auto. She's got a nice auto and a cool little extra on there. I do like checking what the extra writing is on these cards. So let's bring up our translator. And what are we going to have here? Well, we know it's Ice Ribbon. Fuho Matsushita. Fuho Matsushita. That's what my translator says. And her little extra on the card just says Ice Ribbon. So it wasn't anything about like drink your Ovaltine or anything like that, but at least there was a nice little extra thing on there. So since we had 2 autos in one pile, this could be a 4 auto box, or this could be one of those boxes where there's just no auto in one of the 3 piles. But there's one of our autos right there. Well, let's be safe and let's pull the other packs and let's see. We're just going to be a little bit safer. Does it feel like the camera's closer than usual? It feels like the camera's closer than usual to what I'm doing. Or maybe I'm just leaned back too far, that it feels like we're more zoomed in than we normally are. I don't know. Maybe. Oh, maybe it's because I've got this new stand that I'm trying to put the camera on, and that could just be messing crap up. Oh, I see. I don't see an auto in this pile. All right, let's dump through this pile really quickly and see if this is a non-auto section of the box. All right, Yuki. Akari. She's got a cool look on that card. Akari looks pretty cool there. All right, let's see what we got going on this one. Yeah, it looks like the 2 autos got piled into one. I saw one of her checkies online. The really young girl, Nene, or whatever the hell her name is. I saw one of her checkies like up for sale online, and it's like, yeah, I don't know how many people are going to collect a checkie of a 14-year-old, but I guess if you're collecting the sets, it's like something you want to get the checkies for, but yeah, that one just seems weird to collect. Yeah, it looks like she's coming back in a couple of months. I'm going to try and get some more of her cards signed. Try and get a good run of her cards signed from the ones that I have. I got her to sign a few different years that I have, so we'll try to get a couple other years of her stuff signed. No auto in that pile. No auto in that pile. So we got Miss Mongolia, and we've got, I forget what her name was already that we set up there for that one. All right, well, let's get back to this one. All right, one of the Ice Ribbon girls. All right, there's Kamifu. All right, so coming up Oh, no, this is the 14-year-old one. Who did I say was the 14-year-old? Was that Nene girl? I don't know. Both of them are just really, really, really young. Yeah, because this girl's 2000. She was born in 2013. Born in 2013, and her first match was in 2024. So she was 11 years old on her first match. Look at the... Get out of here. Seriously? That sounds like the Stardom type thing that they've been accusing the Stardom people of doing. Yeah, that Nene girl's card, I don't know where that went, because it says on the back when they were born and when their first match was. So yeah, this girl's 12 years old. It's just weird. All right, let's see. All right, two just 3 auto boxes. There is my favorite. There is one of my new favorites, Arisa Endo. I love Arisa Endo now. All right, let's see here. Who do we have coming up? Yappy. Yappy with her little danger clothes on there. Yuri. There is Risa Sarah. Saray for our last chrome one. Well, that was cool back-to-back on that one right there. That's a cool little back-to-back in that pack. All right, there is, what was her name again? Bookmark. That was the one. I love Bookmark. She's one of my favorite ones now just because the translation of her name is just absolutely insane. All right, who do we have for our auto? We got a pink auto. It'd be crazy if it was her. If it was her on the auto because it's the same color, that would just be nuts. Never Give Up. We know who Never Give Up is, right? Never Give Up. Which, like, I think some people were complaining that this year, she's given up on her autos. Her autos are getting less and less and less easy to read. She does not have that easy to read autos anymore. And her Never Give Up is looking a lot more scribbled on there. Like, a lot more scribbled. That should be... See, now I'm talking about it. Now it's like jumping out of my head. Oh, my God. No way. No way I forgot her name. That's Yamashita, right? Has to be Yamashita. Oh, man. Now I'm second-guessing myself on this one. The Never Give Up thing got me way too excited. Why are we not focusing? The focus on my phone has gone absolutely batshit crazy on me. All right, yes, Mayu Yamashita. Don't second-guess myself on this stuff. I know what I'm talking about. God damn it. I don't have any more. I don't have any more holders. The hell happened? I swear to God, I had a brand new pile of 55-point holders sitting up here. Probably all over they're probably, if I start digging around in here, I'll find them there. I found one. All right, there we go. Mayu Yamashita. All right, so 2 boxes, no specialty autos, no checkies. We're going all the way to the end. We're going right down to probably the last 2 freaking boxes of this case to be able to find our other second checkie that we're going to be pulling out. At least I've pulled a couple checkies online. I've got a couple more checkies online for this set, so I'm not going to be like short on checkies on this one, but it's still nice when you get to be able to hit a bunch of checkies. So there we go. Miss Mongolia, Mayu Yamashita, and the other girl that I honestly forget who the hell she was from Ice Ribbon. Not bad. Not a bad 2 boxes. Like, honestly, like, I know Miss Mongolia isn't like a sought after one, but I have a lot of Miss Mongolia autos, and I like having a nice run of her stuff. Mayu Yamashita with her Nia Gyup. Not Never Give Up anymore. Now it's Nia Gyup. Aye, Mayu Yamashita, Ice Ribbon Girl. I know I'm awful. And Miss Mongolia in that box. The other box was Mirin, Annie-chan, and Hikaru. Right? Yes. Hikari Shida. There we go. Pretty damn good boxes. I like those boxes. Some nice ones to add to my collection out of there. Would have been nice to have hit a checkie on these ones, but we can't always hit the checkies. We know that rule. Checkies come when the checkies come. So hopefully on our next grab, we grab 2 more boxes of the 4 that are left, and we can get our checkies out of those ones. Still haven't hit. I still haven't hit most of my people. Most of the people that I'm after, I have not hit. Like I have, okay, like, well, I have Bookmark, so we're good on that one. Totally good. We've got Bookmark in our collection. Like I've got, I almost called her Ariso Endo. Why would I almost call her Ariso Endo? Oh my god, my brain's falling out on this one. I almost called her Yuki Aino. We've got Yuki Aino. We've got the wonderful Bookmark. We've got some pretty good autos going in this stuff, right? Why are they? Oh, those are my doubles. Yeah, those are my 3 doubles. Those are the 3 that I've got. I've got an extra Yuki Aino. I've got an extra Ariso Endo. But we've got a pretty good collection going so far. Oh, I already have Kyoko. How the hell did I get Kyoko? Oh, I think I ordered Kyoko. I was going to say, I don't remember hitting Kyoko. But it seems like nothing today was a double. I don't think anything today was a double. If anything today was a double, I'm going to be kind of pissed that I'm not even paying attention to what I'm talking about. There's Nanoka. Yeah, the yellows this year. The yellows this year seem to be the ones that I'm after the most. Or there's a lot of really good yellows. I want all the yellow autos this year for this set. Manami. Yeah, we're doing pretty good. Like, we're doing pretty damn good on these ones. Raku, Ram. And then, yeah, I've only got 1 of the Chrome autos, and I only have 3 of the Grandma Dress autos. So, yeah, this year we're not hitting a lot of the specialty stuff, but we will get the new ones into the collection. We're still doing pretty good. We're getting a nice little pile, but just nowhere near as big of an auto pile as we usually have. Okay, I've ranted and raved on enough about all this stuff. So, decent boxes. Boxes I cannot complain about, but boxes that would have been better if there was at least 1 more auto inside. I would have been a little bit happier. But it's okay. We got Annie-chan, we got Yamashita, we got Hikaru up there, and we got Miss Mongolia. So we're good. Okay, that's it for me. Thanks for hanging out. Sorry for the delay on this stuff, but you know me. I'm busy with the damn cats. Yeah, I don't know if I even told you guys this because it's been a while since I've been on here. We took Grandpa to the vet, and we were told that we were very worried about Grandpa, and we were needing to prepare for a possible life without Grandpa. And I think Grandpa was offended by that, and now Grandpa seems stronger and crazier than he was before they said that we had to watch Grandpa for everything. So yeah, Grandpa is indestructible. Grandpa is 13 days away from 1,000 days off the street from being kidnapped by us. And yeah, so I don't know. We've got all sorts of cat stuff going on, but everybody seems pretty damn good right now, so I'm not going to the vet as much, but I still owe the vet a lot of money. And I still owe the card shop for these boxes because I haven't sent him the money for this yet. Pretty sure I'm going to get a message online from him within the next day or 2 saying, hey, you forgot to pay. And then I'll say, hey, you're right. And then I'll pretend like I paid. Okay, that's it for me. I will see you guys on the next one. I'll be back with some more stuff. There should be, if you are on the other page, the Taiwan AV Card Guy page, there should be a new box coming on there because one of my absolute favorites, Asuna Kawai, just came out with a new set, and I'll probably be breaking one of those over there because I love looking at Asuna Kawai boxes. Okay, that's it. See you guys on the next one. Thanks for hanging out. Bye-bye.